I think this roundabout started off at 2 meters high. So then just parking on the roundabout. What the kind of things are going on here? No parking. Thank you. Oh, good grief. There's parking everywhere. No parking. No parking. No, you can't do that. Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in our American themed city. And, there's so many viewer suggestions that we've got to go through from the first episode that's been released already. You haven't seen the second one yet, as far as I'm concerned. Biffa from the future, that's what I reckon. But yeah, loads of little comments and tips and things that we need to work on. So let us dive into that. And also we're going to be expanding as well, heading on down into this area of the map. If we just sort of zoom up a bit and swivel this around like this, we can see this main road that we've got coming off of this highway junction here. I mean, this is the only... you can see the highway goes up here, comes round, scoots under there, branches off, goes up there. So all of this area, if we build down here, could end up potentially being serviced by just this road. I do have my eye on this road going through here and upgrading that to a smaller sort of highway road. We take a look at that. Yeah, it's just like a 2-lane road at the moment. I think we could do that. It ends over here, but we could cross that over here, connect it up at some point. But for now, we're going to bring this one through. Can we unlock another square? We can. I'd like to unlock this square here. We have the money. Let's do that. There we go. I'm also thinking of changing the road once it crosses over, or once it's past this railway line. So we have... jump. We have this bit here where it comes through, and then the road goes back to being the non-tram road. But then after that, I'm thinking of taking one of our big roads, and we've got this big road 4-lane 4x4 road. Let's just grab that onto there and just take a look at that and make sure that the height of this is okay. Yeah, elevation, no problem at all. Oh man, the amount of comments I got about my road elevation in the last episode was because I think this roundabout started off at 2 meters high. So then parking on the roundabout, what the kind of things are going on here? Okay, let's say no parking. That's the wrong one. No parking. Thank you. Oh, good grief. There's parking everywhere. No parking. No parking. No, you can't do that. Yeah, so it seemed that maybe the roundabout started at 2 meters high, and then every single road I placed on after that in this section was like 2 meters high. There you go. What you're going to do, we've sort of worked with it. I've also changed the colour of the gravel. We're not so dark before. It was not as dark as before. I prefer this one. It actually looks like a gravel road. We may make some adjustments in the future. We shall see. Anyway, so let's get this road here. We'll grab that one again. And let's just sort of see where this is going to go. So I'm thinking we're going to have it cross over here. I want that sort of to be there. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. And then we can connect those two up. Maybe we could use one of our mods to do this. So we go into our network multi-tool. This one here, create curve. We're going to go from there to there. Excellent. Press enter. Very cool. And then that one is going to come through to... I know when it gets down here, it is going to split a bit because we're going to have a train station, I would imagine, in this area. And then it's going to connect to this. There's not much room here. If we had some sort of junction here, there's really not much room. But if it crossed over here, this would give us a little bit more space. So maybe if we literally just brought that straight through to here, and then we can see what happens to that later on. So that gives us that bit of access. Are we going to leave that like that with a little lump up and down? Yeah, maybe not. So if we just set that at the same height as there we go. And then if we need to adjust anything later, if we have anything going up and down the river, we will do that. Excellent. And then, while I think of it, one other thing that was mentioned a lot in the first episode was the electricity. Now, oh man, the amount of comments I got about that. In our starting square, we have this electrical line here, which leads all the way over here to our dam. Ah, yes. And let's just come out of the Move It mod. I can't actually click on it to see how much power that's making. But that, because it's outside of, we haven't unlocked this yet, but that is making power for us. And I'll be honest with you, if I had seen that, I had seen it when I'd looked around the map before recording and then completely forgot about it. But if I had remembered it when I started this, I wouldn't have used it anyway because I like... Oh, no, hang on. I want to delete that, don't I? Because I don't like that sort of helping hand when I'm sort of making a... You know, making a start on a new city. So, yeah, but that's why this always shows us so much electricity and it's more than we've got. So when I've dropped down my budget over here too low, it's then, yeah, not giving me enough electricity. But there is still, I stand by what I said, there is still a distance thing that happens in the game. But in this instance... That was what was causing the problems. Okay, Biffa's a bonehead sometimes. Moving on. And also one other thing I think I missed in the last episode. Oh my goodness me, I'm going to get comments about this as well. Is when I was setting the speed limit over here. It is set to... Oh, autosave, sip of tea. Oh. There we go. At the top it says kilometers an hour. If I click on this... It then changes to miles an hour, which I think is what the game was originally set on, and then I sort of messed around with it. And yeah, in America, they use miles an hour as well. So I am going to go through and probably adjust the speed on some of these roads, because some of these, I've got to be honest, are pretty slow. I mean, these are 30 through here. I think these ones, yeah, like these are 25. So there should be a way of adjusting all of these at the same time. Edit segment, default speed limit per road type. So that is 25. If I change that, just this one, to 30, is that going to change all of them to 30? It has. Nice. This is 30. I'll be honest, this could be 40 easily through here. So let's click that one. Yes, it's adjusting all of them. That should do. That is still 30. We'll do that one as well. There we go. Oh, I like that one. I like that a lot. That's 25. We're going to make that 30. See, 30 is, I don't know in America, I'm sort of going by my knowledge of the UK. These sort of side roads would all be 30. There we go. And then we've got on the roundabout is 25. I'm going to put this roundabout up to 50. And that will do all the side ones and everything as well. Yep, get everything moving a little bit quicker. And then we've just got this main road. See, this is 30. We've got trams on here as well. I would probably have this little bit here as 40. And then this bit through here I will leave as 30. What's that down there? 25. This would all be 30 as well, around the outside. Yep. Around the outside, around the outside. Oh, then we've got these ones through here would also be 30. These ones with the little yellow line. And I think that is probably... 30, 30, that's probably everything. All these bits down here. So we've got 30, back to 40, and then this here is 35. I've no idea why this is set as 35, because this is going to be a highway. So I'm going to set this at 70. So that's going to act as a highway all the way down. Is that going to still be that on the raised section? Yep, 70 and 7. Where are you going? You've gone all the way down there to turn around and come back up again, haven't you, Wally? So now what we have is plenty of space to upgrade, which is absolutely brilliant. So how about we take this road here, and I would like that to run parallel to here. There we go. Excellent. It's almost straight, which is fine. So we're going to have that round there. And then I'm thinking of doing a similar... See, that road then... can maybe head up into this area, and which could then attach to this road that goes through as well. We shall see about that. But then I'd like a road to come down here as well. Excellent. That's good. Doesn't perfectly match that. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is near enough, isn't it? That's near enough. So that's going to go through there. And then these two, what are we going to do with those? I want them to sort of meet up in a way that makes things interesting. Are they going to go underneath the railway line and then meet on the other side? Or should we get some bridges in here? Look, you're doing it again. Is that the same guy? It is. Where? Okay. Where are you going? I would like to know. Owner Goods Unlimited. He's exporting goods. So he's coming down here thinking, if I head down here, this could lead to somewhere interesting. But unfortunately, it really isn't. So that's going to go up in the air. Right, where's me road thing? There we go. Thank you very much. That could then come over the top. Would that be high enough? If that just went like straight over like that. And then it could come back down again. We'll go nice. It's disappeared again. Look. Don't disappear, please. I'm trying to do stuff here. And it's disappeared again. And it's disappeared again. Come on now, mods. Play safe. Yeah, that's not going to do it correctly, is it? Grab this a mod. Do that. I want that to slope down to there. Try that again. There we go. Excellent. And then I want that to slope down to there. Excellent. There we go. That's not too shabby. What is going on underneath there? Yeah, that's not too bad. Now, is that high enough? No. Is that high enough for the trains? I really don't think it is. No, it definitely isn't. All right, let's lift this all up. Yeah, we'll try that, and then when we get to building over here, we can do something with that. And then this one here, I feel like this needs to match up with this one somehow and just give us like a junction coming out of here. So if we grab this, going for the first part that's flat, like that. I mean, if that went straight down into here. Yes, excellent. There we go. So that gives us a nice junction there, which we can set up with dedicated turning lanes. And now, well, a lot of people comment about this. I always go for the giveaway. People say, we're doing American, it's got to be a stop sign. There are stop signs everywhere in America rather than giveaway signs. So why don't we do that and see how that goes? Now, this part here goes straight from a highway into this section. Would I perhaps do like this? Actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to do that one there. And we're going to say that when you come here, you then join this and it's onto this highway type roundabout. I think that works better. We could also have dedicated lanes here, which is good. I'm assuming that's going 2 right and 2 straight on. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll leave this as traffic lights as it is. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so talking about the stop signs and stuff would then mean perhaps I would then have to go through and adjust like these to stop signs instead of giveaway signs. There's a load of other ones up there. I will go back and maybe do those. On the roundabouts, people say, you don't have roundabouts in America. Confuses everybody. We've got a roundabout. We'll just have to deal with that one. We're going to have roundabouts, but they're probably going to be more like this. Decorative roundabouts that add a little something to the area in which they're placed. Like this one here. I like this one. It looks very nice. So I'm just looking at our road connections along here, and if you remember when we put this together before, we sort of had these 5x5 block grids here, 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 and here, and we had this main road that went through the middle, which has now been blocked off here by our elder care centre, but we do have some other through roads, I believe, or do we not? No, we don't. We just had this one up the middle. I'm just wondering whether we could move our elder care centre, because I think this is going to become a connection through here. Let us just delete this. Where could I pop that? Maybe even if it was just moved, maybe we do break this grid down in just one place. Although it's like, I'm struggling to do it. I can't do it. Over here, look, there's not a lot of houses coming in because of this weird sort of thing we've got going here. So how about we delete that one road there, we take this and we move that into here. So then we've got a reason for doing what we're doing. And then what I would say is that we take out all of that around there. Yeah, and then we could do a little bit of detailing on that. And it feels like that one is there for a reason. And then we have access to this road through here, which is this one. This may change momentarily, but we'll see. How high am I going to have to go up here? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get down the other side very easily, am I? So maybe this is going to end up being... I really didn't want this to be a complicated junction. I was hoping just to butt that straight into there. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit of a swerve through there. And then we get this connection over here, which I don't see as an issue. We'll just do dedicated turning lanes. And yeah, we'll do traffic lights. That's a lot of people coming over from the other side. Yeah, that's fine. And then is there an asymmetric one I could put the other end, which will work quite well? 3-lane asymmetric. I think that is going to be the one I want. If I turn that round. Yes, perfect. So we've got 2 lanes there. I feel like I want the same over here. Although that looks like it might need to be adjusted. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've got straight on as well, haven't we? Yeah, because if I take that off, we'll get that. If I do that, we'll get left and straight on. And that's right turn only. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go with that. That should be fine. Yeah, excellent. So that now connects all of this to this and this area, which connects to that, which connects to this big highway road, which this will end up connecting to as well. Yeah, and as that's the start, I don't mind having that as a traffic light. When we get down here, like we said, it will be some sort of junction. Okay, right. So let's plan out our expansion over here. Okay, so this is what we're going to go with over here. A little bit of gridded like this. And then we've got a separate section over here, which we'll do something a little bit different with. People are already using this road because they just love to use the roads that lead to nowhere. So, yeah, we're happy with that. Just need to come through here and do some dedicated giveaway. Dedicated turning lanes. We've got that there. We've got that there. So we've got lots of ways in and out of this area. There we go. And then we've got 2 down here. There we go. 1 there and 1 there. And then we're going to use, if we turn that off and grab the road, we're going to say stop signs for any person coming on rather than giveaway. We'll do that. Although it's then put that little thing in the middle there, isn't it? Which is slightly annoying that it does that. Oh, no, I don't want that. So if we grab this, grab that, and upgrade that. Yep, there we go. Excellent, and then we'll just check what's going on here. Yeah, so that is... Oh, no, these were going to be traffic lights, weren't they? Yeah, so we're going to plot that back in there. And I think that should be everything else okay. Yeah, excellent. So then we need to just get some services and water and all of that lovely good stuff in. So let me just run the water pipes through here like this. There we go. Fantastic. Now I do want to mark some of this as parkland before we get going, just to really sort of encourage people to move in. And this sort of central section here, I mean, it's huge. I'm not going to use all of that, but I'm just wondering whether we could just take like one of these little sections in here and just go... I'm really trying to follow the road. I really am. Hickory Gardens. There we go. And then we can go over the top with our zone and just zone all of this area in. There we go. So we've got Brook Heights. Then we've got Hickory Gardens through the middle. And then the Anchor District, which is going to be a shopping district in this little central section here, which will hopefully help out with everybody's access to stuff like that. Then I'm thinking whether this is not going to be a big built-up area yet. So going for the sort of standard services that we've got, maybe we could sort of squeeze those off the main road. I mean, that sort of covers all of this. I think that's okay. The death care is still going to have to be a cemetery, which... I'm just thinking if we put that... Let's just turn this off so we can see what we're doing. If we pop that down here... That would sort of nicely take up, yeah, this one here. And you would get a nice sort of view across that area there. Yeah, there we go. That'll be good. Next to, oh, actually, we do have some, yeah, childcare. Let's get the childcare and elder care and all of that sort of thing as well. So that is going to cover the whole thing. That is going to be right by our health centre. And then the elder care, we know, is quite large. Could I fit that over here? So that is sort of taking up a bit of space for that shopping centre, but that'll be fine. We're not going to put any of these in. We've just done that one. We'll leave those maybe to put by a school. And then we have, yep, our firehouse. Let's pop this back on again so we can see the area of effect. If that will fit in behind here, like there would be good. And if I do that, that will fit in nicely. And then the police could just fit in there as well. So we know that's going to cover everything. Excellent. So then it's just power getting across here. And we know power's going to be a problem until it sort of fills up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Brook Heights and we're going to set that the same as this one over here, which is big suburbs. So let's move this so we can see. There we go. Brook Heights, enable theme manager, big suburbs. Excellent. So we don't need to go any further than that. Which means then we can zone some of this in. So this is going to be housing all the way through here. I'm going to pause because I didn't mention that I've actually... Oh, why does it do that? Why, game, why? I'm going to have to get that zone in mod back in again to fix the little things like that. Look, and we've got it all the way down here as well. Darn it. Yeah, okay. So we're going to pop some of these in. What was I going to say? Yeah, we've gone 12 by 12 instead of 10 by 10. Which has just given us a little bit of room if we wish to add some trees and something in the middle, or we can add a path through or that sort of thing. So what I'm thinking is we just sort of zone out some of these just like this, just to try and get the power to spread across. There we go. We'll leave our park zone empty. Have I put this in the right place? Darn it, I put that right over the... This should be there, that should be there, and this is up. Right, okay, hang on. Let me just maneuver these along a bit. There we go. That's more like it. So we leave the park area there. I've moved the police station over here because I went for the actual proper, more American-looking one. Very good. So that means my zones are in the wrong place. So let me just remove these. There we go. And we want these in these little open spaces here, which don't have any district theme set to them. Because our big suburbs theme does not include any shops. And then we're going to definitely have a walking path going through here or something. So I'm hoping that's going to be okay. Schools, of course. Oh, yeah, we need some schools. Well, let's see if we can get a public library in here, which does help increase the education level of people. And I'm thinking of using this sort of spot over here. Although this is going to have better coverage over this side. Let's go for here instead. We're going to go right up against this road. There we go. And that's got a nice area of effect over everything there. But the schools are going to be over here in this little lot that we have left. So I'm going to use this high school instead. Right up against that corner. And then we've got our elementary school, which I feel like... Yeah, let's do something here. We're going to take that road there. I'm going to put all the things on and we're going to go from there to there. Will that fit in there? Ooh, let's go this way round. We're going to go there and then we can pop a little bit of parking alongside it. Let's go for this one. Upgrade this road. There we go. So that's going to have parking that side, I think. If we grab... No, not those. It's these ones up here. I think these are meant to go at an angle, aren't they? And we do have ones here that are angled. I think these ones. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So if we go like that, and then we'll try and get... Do we have angled parking for these? No, I don't think we do. Do you know what? That's fine. We're going to pop that there. The accessibility parking. We shall grab that again and then see if we can... move that along and line it up. And I think that'll be okay. Which one have we got? That one there. Does it have a smaller angled one? Yeah, there we go. So we'll just fill that bit in. That's too far. And that looks quite good, actually. I think that works quite well. with this, with the parking outside. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And then maybe we could do a similar thing. Now, this is like a main road in, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to add some parking down here instead. What? Oh, man, we've got all sorts of parking planters and... Okay, I need to go through and check what the heck we've got here. Let's have a look. There we go. We'll go with something like that. So we've got parking available for both. These areas over here, we'll do a little... Yeah, we need to do a little something here as well. Let's just add some parking into this one. There we go. I think that'll do. Yeah, excellent. So we need to see what we're going to get in here. Some houses are already trying to sneak in. So let's give these a chance to grow and see what happens after we've just given them access to power. I just suddenly remembered that. Yeah, there we go. So this will help for a nice... There we go. For some nice access to power. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Grow, my children, grow. Okay, I'm just looking at these things growing in. What I would like to do is change these roads around the commercial sort of area and by the park that we've got here. So we're going for these are suburban roads. We've got these ones. I feel like I want to go again for some sort of parking road around there, which might work quite well. If I remember what tab they're under. There's so many flipping. Okay, we'll go over here then and have a look. Parking. One of these ones could be quite good. So, yeah, why don't we go for... Let's have a look at the red one, see what that one looks like. Is that like a one... Oh, darn it. Let's do that. Is this like a one-way... Oh, it's actually like a thicker road. So it is two-way, and then it's got space for parking on there as well. Whereas this one, that's without trees, and that's without trees. What's this one here? It's got like a... That's just parking on both sides, isn't it? Yeah, maybe we'll do... If we turn it round, which way do you think would be better? Let's do both of those. Yeah, this on the side of there, where our part's going to be. Yeah, so that means these guys are going to have to all grow in again, which is fine. And then we'll go around here and do that the other way. And are we going to do it down here as well? No, I think we'll leave the ends as they are. Just the bits that are backing on to the park. Yeah, that'll be good. Let me fill in... Oh, man, I've got to now fill in all of these parking spaces. Can we get rid of these trees that are here? Is that part of that building? I think it might well be part of that building. Let's maneuver this building a little bit then. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Right, oh, man, let me fill in all of these. There we go. That's worked out well. And then add some access to the park that's going to go through here. So this is going to be a city park. We're going to have a big entrance this end, which I'm then going to line up with the Move It mod like that. Then we're going to have small park main gate, side gate. We're going to have a side gate down the other end, which is almost in the middle. So then I shall... Boink, maneuver that along. There we go. And then I want some entrances along here as well. So we're going to have, let's have a look. We split that up. We'll go one there and then one there. That should be good. And then let's just sort of see what we can do through here. There we go. So that gets the park going anyway, and then we can get some access through there. We will come back and redesign that at some point. Oh, here we go. Houses are moving in. Fantastic. People are coming over. Ambulances are racing around. That is what we want to see. Let's do that there. So that got a stop sign. Why is all my dedicated... Oh, I upgraded all the roads and stuff, didn't they? So all my dedicated turning lanes disappeared. Thanks for that. I think we're okay. Yeah, everything else is looking fine. So it's just because we need to fulfill some of these other needs, and we don't have offices yet, which would be great. Offices are unlocked at 7,000. We're literally 1,000 people away. Oh man, from unlocking offices, because then what I would do is I'd start spattering some offices around here, leading down by the highway. And really, this highway is going to be noisy, isn't it? If we have a look at our noise, how far out does that go? Oh, do you know what? It's perfectly silent. The road makes no noise at all. Well, that's good. So maybe then it is just a case of trying to get more people in here, as many as possible. And then if we can hit, let's get this one here. Then if, nope, not that. Then if we can hit 7,000, then we can start spattering some offices around the place. Let's see what we can do. And I will get that mod that sorts out the zoning on the road at some point and come back and change that, because that is going to annoy me if I don't. Now, these ones that are sort of curved like this, I really would like to add in some paths to get through there. Just sort of like a gravel path, I think would look nice. And then I'm thinking we also need walking access between this side and this side. What is going to be the best way to do that? I'd like to go for a nicer path. Like we said, we are going to have a railway set up in here. And I also want to get my North American railway lines going. We'll look into that as well. Lots of American style things that we're going to be going for, but it's all going to take time. Maybe we can take this path that's over here. We can upgrade this and just sort of bring that up and over the top for now. And then as things go on, whoops, and we do get our train station in here, it may be that we then change that a little bit later. But let's just do this for now. This will help people get over here from the other side. Yeah, probably too high, but once we get trains going through there, we'll be able to sort that out. Excellent, things are growing, 6,100 and something or other. Let's see how things go. What is the land value around here? Pretty low at the moment. Well, we were going to expect that, weren't we, until people start moving in. Let's maybe see if we can just do a little bit with this park to help out. There we go, a few trees, a few items scattered around. We don't have much to put in our parks at the moment, but along with this parking, nice road at the side and the shops that are springing up, we look at the land value. Already it's shot up. That is sort of around this sort of mark here, which is definitely going to encourage more people to move in. And I think it's not going to be very long until we get to Big Town 7,000. So let's just let the game run for a bit and we'll come back when that happens. Yeah, this is what happens when you have stop signs. Everybody stops all the time at every junction. You know, as much as I want to keep things American and do the stop signs, it may be at some point... Whoa, that's looking dangerous. It may be at some point we switch things up a little bit and go with yield signs just for the sake of the game. But we'll see. We will see what we can do. I'm also thinking that all along this road here should be no parking. Yeah, so if I hold shift, there we go. The shift is working, highlighting the whole segment. So we're going to take that off there and all the way down here. And we don't actually have the parking AI, that should go all the way to the end, yeah, turned on yet. We will do, but not yet. I'm just thinking... Yeah, we'll leave all these side roads for parking, that's fine. I'm just thinking whether to put a little bit of parking down here. Yeah, we'll get to that when we start expanding out this way. What I would like to add, which is also going to help over here, is some mass transit. We haven't put any buses in yet. And that's what I'm thinking we need to put over here, a bus station. That gets pretty noisy. This little spot over here would seem to be perfect for what we've got. It's off the main road, but it's far enough away, and I think not too busy, that we could do this and make this a nice little bus hub for this area. We then could put in our bus depot. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go, our bus depot. Yeah, there we go. And then we can add in some bus lines to help out in our new area. So at the minute, the only industry we've got is this side of the map. So anybody over here that wants to go to work is coming all the way over here. So I'm just wondering whether we could add in a stop. Let's put this on. This top one here is going to be a stop that goes from there and just takes in our industry area. So if we sort of come in round here on the back. Oh, add stop. 220 Miller Street. Oh, look, it puts the numbers in. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, I've never seen that before. This must be the new transport mod. Previous 3,000. Oh, I see. Previous stops. Okay, could we add some stops in along here to sort of integrate with our trams? I reckon that might be a good idea. So we're going to do that. Then hopefully it's going to come around there. We're going to stop here. And then it's going to come around the back way. And that's not quite as big a main road, is it? So should I just have that loop around this way? Where's that going to go? It's going to cut through there. Oh, that's annoying. I'll tell you what, we'll take that one out. And we'll put a stop here. Yeah. We might move that, but I want this to stay on this main road and not really sort of get anywhere else. Why's that gone that way and not crossed over because of the median? Right, let's look at our nodes. I'm just thinking here, where are our nodes? We've got a node there. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to take that node away. I'm going to add a node here and a node there. And then I'm going to upgrade this segment in the middle. That made no difference at all. The segments either side of the nodes made no difference at all. So it only does it if there's a road coming off of there. I'll tell you what we could do then is grab this, move that back. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Man, these are so close together, aren't they? We're going to put stop signs on there. Ah, there we go. Excellent. Now we get this. Let's do dedicated turning lanes there, and hopefully that is okay. We'll do dedicated turning lanes there. Let's just check. I haven't got any nodes too close together. No, that should be okay. And hopefully that bit's okay. Now we have a look at our bus line again. It's going to think about it for a bit. Is it going to sort itself out? Oh, yeah, there we go. That is what I wanted. Straight in, straight out, no problem. Excelente. So now, if we go into transport, we can pick it up here, can't we? There we go. Look at our buses. So we've got bus station to somewhere. I've worked out why it's called somewhere. Is because there's no district down here. So let me just put a district in to this section down here and we'll get a name. Okay, this is called Laurel Square, this little section. So is that automatically updated? No. There's probably a way of doing that, isn't it? Auto name. Bus station to Laurel Square. Excellent. And then we can auto do the colour. That's fine. Excellent. So we have a look at that. Let's click on... Okay, let's go over here so we can see it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4 buses on there. How many buses are on there? Let's go along here and find out. How many buses? 9 buses. That's going to be a lot of buses. I reckon 4 buses is fine. And then ticket price. Default never sort of seems to do anything. I'm going to change that to 500 to 5. No, 5. I want 5. Just 5. No. Okay, 500. 5. There we go. That's what I want. Excellent. And see how that goes. And then also, I want to change the bus that's on this line. Ah, here we go. Oh, the buses. So we've got super bendy bus, mini bus, double-decker bus, bendy bus, double-decker airport bus, articulated airport bus, biofuel bus, school bus, or bus. I'm going to go for bus at the moment because until we get in some American vehicles, which we will be doing at some point, we just want to go with the basic ones. So yeah, hopefully we shall see those. Oh look, there's the buses returning back home that are now unused and unwanted. Here they are, look, they're all coming back. Yes, we'll see those going out and servicing our areas. So along with that route that's taking people over to the industry, I then want a route that runs around here that's encouraging people to upgrade their houses and stuff. So we'll just go a couple down for this one. I say upgrading their houses, but also taking them to places they want to go to, which is always a good idea. So let's just run this round here. And this one will end up being a sort of mini bus of sorts. Oh, I can't put a bus stop on these parking roads. round here. Okay, all right, we'll go this way then. And we'll have one going the other way. There we go, auto line color. Gotta love it. And I'm just wondering whether this little bit down here is a little bit underserved. I'm going to bring that down there and that down there. So we've got that area covered, this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, this area. Up here doesn't really have anything, but it's right by the junction. So I'm going to leave it like that. And that should be fine. Hey, there we go. We've hit big town, 7,000 population, which is absolutely fantastic. So that unlocks for us the campus area. So we can start building our university. We start off with the trade school campus area. And also we have offices, which is something else that we really wanted. Let's just have a scroll through here. Metro. Ooh, all sorts of lovely things that we can go for. Let me ask you a question. Let me just turn this round. So we have north at the top over there. That's the way I like to look at the map. Where shall we put our university? So just take a look at that there. What have we got? I mean, we've got the industry over here and the farm. I reckon this is area 1 down here. We could sort of nestle it in there. Maybe remove some of those shops. Area 1. Area 2 we've got over here. Maybe area 3 or even area 4. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. We have my American build that you're watching now. We also have a British style build, which will be coming up very soon. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on that. So thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.